My name is Vivian.
And I'm Olivia, and we're back at it again this week. And this week we're going to be talking about Wrestlepalooza. Yeah!
Before we get into Wrestlepalooza, first of all, we want to give a big thank you for all the people who have been sharing their love and support.
Yes!
We just hit 600!
That's like 600 people.
Really? You don't say.
That's like 600 people.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yes, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. We love interacting with y'all. We love seeing the love and support, and you make us want to come here every week, even though I'm tired, but I love it for y'all, okay?
I love it. I get so much energy sitting and talking. I'm like, what we gonna talk about this week? Am I gonna punch Vivian this week or no?
Speaking of what we're going to talk about this week, let's get into Wrestlepalooza.
And let's start off with number 1. First match of the night.
This stupid mic, I swear to God.
And even though we tighten it too, it's freaking annoying. Anyways, yeah, we had Brock Lesnar versus John Cena as the opener.
Was a letdown of a match. I must be the first one to say it. What are we?
That was gross. What are we doing with John Cena's retirement tour?
What are we doing?
Because the best part of that match was Paul Heyman coming out to announce Brock Lesnar.
Ladies and gentlemen, I literally screamed, shout, and let it all out because I was ecstatic. I was jumping around, skipping around my kitchen counter. I was like,
yeah, that was actually like, I wasn't expecting that. I know that they had the interaction on SmackDown where they were like, we need to talk. And I was like, ooh, or like, we should talk or something like that. And I was like, ooh, Brock and Paul Heyman. But also I feel like Seth's a wimp. He's not going to want to share Paul Heyman.
Seth is a little titty baby. And he's not going to want to share anything because he's all like, me.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's going to cause...
Selfish little baby.
I wonder if that's going to cause a rift between... Because I feel like Seth could be like, well, he's not part of the vision. We don't want Brock Lesnar as part of the vision.
And then we get Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins, battle of custody of Paul Heyman. Make it a triple threat. Put OTC in there and have Paul Heyman hanging in a shark cage.
I want Paul Heyman in a shark cage so bad. I don't care what it's for. It should be for a custody battle, but I want Paul Heyman in a shark cage so bad because that man sells everything that goes on in that ring. He sits there, his faces, his screaming, it's all great. I love it. But he wasn't there. Talking about Paul Heyman.
Okay.
But Paul Heyman wasn't ringside.
No.
He did leave afterwards, and Brock Lesnar annihilated John Cena. I mean, it wasn't even fair. And then after Brock Lesnar wins, he goes back at it and beats up Cena more. Which, did you see the welt on Cena?
Oh,
he was
that poor pasty man.
No, he was so beat up.
I mean,
bad.
you take like what, 5 to 6? I'm so glad I didn't say the other number. You take 5 to 6 F5.
6, 7. 6, 7. Oh, these little stupid kids. 6, 7, 6, 7.
You're getting clipped.
6, 7.
You're becoming a meme. I swear.
You're a meme.
Thank you.
See that stupid fly we were trying to kill earlier. If we start swatting at the air, just know we've been trying to kill this fly for 24 hours.
It's the vein of my existence.
The what of your existence?
The bane.
I thought you said the vein.
I did.
Oh yeah, she did say the vein of my existence.
Anyway, John Cena's match was a letdown because I also have another side rant. The fact that he was like, no, this isn't going to be like a historical run back. It's not going to be all my past ones. He wants to wrestle new people.
But he's been wrestling all his past.
Exactly. It's been just like a rerun, and I'm kind of sick and tired of it because I want to see him wrestle some of the new up-and-coming people. Like, Penta would be cool to see.
Oh.
Maybe like,
Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic Mysterio would be phenomenal. Speaking of phenomenal, AJ Styles. If you're going to run back anything, run it back with AJ Styles.
You disagreed with me on that last week.
Not the Sami Zayn bull crap.
You disagreed with me on that last week. See how she flops? If you go and look at all of our past videos, she feels one way one week, and then the next week, she ends up coming to my side because I'm right.
running on emotion, okay?
Yes, but I agree with you. I think that for John Cena's retirement tour, they're missing something. There's, like, fluidity. What?
Fluidity.
Fluidity is what you said the first time.
I can't speak.
Anyways, I think that I feel like at the moment they have John Cena there to just put over people, but the people that he's putting over are people like Sami Zayn and Brock Lesnar who don't need to be put over. At least Brock Lesnar, I get it. They're probably trying to make him this big deal like he was back then. They're trying to build him up to be the beast incarnate. So I get it. I understand. Brock Lesnar's probably going to be around for a couple more years, whereas Cena's done in December. So why would you destroy one of the biggest, baddest guys for John Cena?
Well,
and that's
also,
why I understand why Brock Lesnar won in the way he did. I just wish the match would have been a little bit longer.
I can totally see why Brock Lesnar won. Hands down, it was no question that he could have a potential chance of winning against John Cena. Yeah. There was no debate about that. But the fact that it was a 5-minute or like 10-minute match.
Yeah.
It felt so short. I literally looked down and it was over. And then I looked down again and he's still beating him up. And I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, it was really short, I will say.
And I think, I'm not going to try to get too hopeful on this because I know my hopes never really fully develop like Chris Jericho. But
yeah, I thought we were going to see Chris Jericho.
I think it could be setting up to War Games. Having him intertwined with the Vision, having Cena and him on the opposite side, having Cody Rhodes have his little interaction with Seth Rollins. It could all be tying up to making it an elite War Games.
And see, I also kind of don't want Cody in the War Games match. I feel like he should be defending his title.
They should.
If he hasn't lost it by then.
Lord knows we need to start defending titles around here.
Mm-hmm. We're looking at you, Tiffy time.
Your time is over, Tiffy.
And now, well, no. That was a horrible, yeah. I was just going to transition, and I totally messed that up because I had a burp. Sorry.
Did you let it out?
Yeah, quietly. Silent but deadly. Number 2.
Why do you exist?
I exist just to cause you suffering and pain and annoyance.
The bane of my existence.
The vein of your existence.
Okay, moving on to match number 2. We have the Usos and the Bronze. Honestly,
I thought this match was actually really good.
it was really good.
I liked it.
I was a little nervous because, we see it every damn night.
But
the momentum in the match was really there, and
the fact that I really like that LA Knight was the special guest referee because
I agree.
I love special guest referees because they just don't ruin it. But yes, special guest referees are really fun, like, twist to matches because we saw it with LA Knight. They're selective with what am I boring you? Told you I'd hit her today. They're selective. They're selective with, like, the rules. The special guest referees are like, I'll let you hit him with the chair, but you can't hit him with the chair. And then eventually LA Knight just said, F it. Y'all all just go at it. He just stopped caring for a moment. Mm-hmm. But I think that you're right. The pacing of the match was really good. I think that there was a lot of back and forth. Wait, Braun Breaker is honestly iconic. I love how he just, like, you're 50 years old! Like, just constantly is, like, yelling stuff. Like, he's just constantly going at it. He's like, what? You're 50 years old! Get out of my face!
I also love the fact that they won. Because they need the push of being this elite force with Seth Rollins. They needed that momentum and that win to actually set themselves apart and make themselves good and have this record against them. They beat the Usos, which are debatably, which you can debate today. You can debate.
That's worse than debatably.
Shut up! One of the best tag teams in WWE.
Yes, and I was so happy to see them finally back together as a tag team.
With their theme song?
Yes.
I was like, ooh, Sass down since day one is shut down.
Yeah.
You're not going to do it with me?
No. No, I wasn't going to do it with her. I was going to let her just go off on your own. Have fun. Do it.
Yeet! Okay.
No yeet. No yeet. No. Well, speaking of yeet, bro got his head busted.
Bro yeeted himself.
Bro yeeted himself. Literally, because I was working a football game last night, so I didn't get to watch it with her. We watched it separately. Mm-hmm. I come home and I say, hey, how was Wrestlepalooza? I haven't seen anything. And she was like,
I say 2 things. AJ Lee did phenomenal. And oh my god, you need to zoom in because Jey Uso busted his head open.
And so the whole time I was sitting there anxiously waiting. I was like, when is it going to happen? And I was also kind of like, oh, I don't know when it's going to happen. When is he going to bust his head open? Then he hits the...
And it bounces back and hits him right in the face. And if you zoom in, which I don't... If you don't like blood or anything, don't do it. But like for me personally, I was like, I want to enhance. So
I did too.
You can see it go from here to like here.
It wasn't that big. It was like this big.
It's a pretty big gash.
It was like this. No, it was like his whole forehead. I low-key hope that we get to see him on Monday with like the staples or stitches. I think that'd be kind of cool. Just to see the damage. But
heel Jey Uso on himself.
No, when I was waiting, because I knew he bust his head open at some point, I did not expect it to be by his own hand.
Yeah.
His own chair shot. Are you, what?
Bro got wrecked.
I was like, do you not know how to use a chair?
But, okay, no. You cannot be saying that, because honestly, I'm surprised someone hasn't busted their head open sooner. With how they just, and it just ricochets so quickly and they bring it back.
Because it's just... I don't know. I feel like that was crazy. And then he immediately starts stumbling, which makes me think that he was possibly concussed.
I think they called the match off earlier because you could see LA Knight go to Braun and he's like, hey, like, let's cut this. And I think that's what happened.
I think it was
he was bleeding everywhere and he was stumbling everywhere. I think he's either concussed and then with the blood loss, he has...
Is the A word a bad word to say? Or can I say it? I won't get... That's not a bad word. They say it on TV, right? The A word, Vivian. I'm just gonna say it anyways.
Ass?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, Jey Uso pushing off LA Knight and still taking all of those bumps with his head busted open was badass. That was so cool. I was like, oh my god. Like, it's not the same thing. Not nearly on the same level either, but it kind of reminded me of when Becky Lynch broke her nose.
I agree.
Because I was like, oh crap, I was like, Jey Uso's still going, his head's busted open.
I thought he would be rolling out of the ring because when he stumbled, I was like, okay, he's done, get him out of the ring.
The
fact that he pushed LA Knight to take the hip,
the table shot.
I was like, bro.
And then takes a tsunami from Bronson Reed.
To the max.
I was like, and his head sitting there busted open. That was... Wow, we're magic. Great job. Phenomenal. Loved it.
Yeah. I can't even say anything more. It was just wow. Like, to go out there, get your head busted open, and do all the stuff that he did. I know if I got my head busted open that bad, I'd be crying on the floor. I'd be like, stop! Get away!
I know. He just kept taking it.
I know.
Which was amazing. So hats off to you, Jey Uso. Number 3!
Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer.
Stephanie Vaquer! What'd you think?
I liked it. I was expecting more. Hate to say that, but I really was.
I was too, because both of them are very technical wrestlers, and they're
very fast-paced.
They're fast-paced. They're considered to be 2 of the best women's wrestlers, like, in all of, like, their travels to all around the world. So I was expecting a little bit more. It definitely, to me, I was expecting something like the Rhea and Io Sky,
which
and Naomi and Bianca Belair. I was expecting something like to that caliber, but I honestly, I think it just goes to show that you really do have to have good chemistry in the ring with someone to make those amazing matches. And I think that they just don't have that chemistry that Rhea and Bianca and Io had, which is fine. I mean, they still put on a good match, and I'm really happy that Stephanie Vaquer won. Stephanie Vaquer.
I'm so grateful that she won. If Io would have won, grateful.
You're grateful. That's just like a weird thing to say. You're grateful that she won.
Can you pick an argument that you actually can win?
I think everyone will agree with me. That's weird.
I'm grateful that she won. What the frick is wrong with that?
I'm just saying, man. Hey, I'm so grateful that Stephanie Vaquer is the...
We're even.
Ow! Yeah, you're gonna get chopped later on.
Okay.
I feel the stinging on my arm. I know it's gonna be red.
Mine's red too. I can feel it.
Oh, it's forming. We'll come back in a couple minutes.
Mine's like right here. I'm not gonna show
You
that.
hit me here and here.
My
This line.
hand kind of hurts.
My hand don't hurt.
Anyway.
So, yes.
So yeah, but no, I am very happy that she did win, because if Io were to win, I would have been pissed.
I would have too, because they're building up something really cool with Io and Rhea and the Kabuki Warriors, and even Nikki Bella is kind of thrown into that mix. But they're building up something really interesting, and I just want to see where they're going to go with that.
Exactly.
Also, my arm is really stinging.
Or my chest is singing really bad. I have blood.
Bro, we actually hit each other really hard.
I have blood coming out of my skin, Oli.
Let me see. Let me see. You don't have blood coming out of your skin? You're so dramatic.
That is blood.
You're so dramatic.
Clock it. My sister made me bleed.
I'll make you bleed. People's elbow.
We're supposed to be talking about Sony McClaw. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. But no, yes, I agree that they're building up something really good with that. But I'm so sick and tired of seeing Io with the title.
Yeah.
Because, I hate to say it, she's better off without it. She doesn't deliver with the title.
Well, and that's not necessarily all her fault either. I feel like it has a lot to do with how they book her and, you know, the matches that they give her. But what I will say that I really like about Stephanie Vaquer being the new champion is that she doesn't have any
Experience.
No, not experience.
With it, like,
She
at the
doesn't
time.
have any current ongoing storylines, so they can do whatever they want with her. They don't have to put her with Rhea or
Sky's the
Io.
limit.
Yeah, she can do whatever. I can definitely see, I think down the line, she'll probably face Nikki Bella, and I feel like Nikki may turn heel, because I know she's been wanting to.
We
I
need
hope.
a heel Nikki Bella.
We do. We really do. But we're kind of getting off topic. We'll leave it at, it was a good match, we wanted more. But
Yeah. There's not that much to say. It was good. Wanted more. Expected more.
I just want to see what's going to happen tonight on Raw
Yeah.
with that. And we'll see where she's going with the title. I'm very excited because, like I said, they can do whatever. Let's just hope they use her right.
Please.
For real.
Yes.
And if you've made it this far, if you haven't tapped out of the video yet, be sure to leave a like down below, share it with your friends, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And we'll get on to number 4.
AJ Lee has still got it. Holy schmoly.
Light it up tonight. Let's light it up. Like shooting stars and burning light up the sky. Let's light it up. I was channeling the brother from We're the Millers. I seen a rainbow
You kind
yesterday,
of were
but
giving
too
like,
many storms.
You were
were
kind
going
of, you know what you were kind of giving? You were kind of giving Cartman. Casa Bonita. Casa Bonita.
AJ Lee. AJ Lee. AJ killed it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Can we talk about too? Let's talk about real quick before we get into like the match itself. Becky and Seth coming down from the heavens.
Just like some fruity Pop-Tarts.
Yes.
Like
The memes have been great.
I love it.
They were so funny.
But they honestly looked amazing. I
They
cannot
did.
hate. And then CM
little ridiculous, but-
Punk coming out with the AJ's husband jacket was so cute.
He's such a proud husband. I was like, hats off.
Congrats. That's a good husband right there.
Yeah.
I don't see Seth Rollins wearing something with the man's husband.
Because that's what? The
What?
man's husband?
Becky's husband, sorry.
I was going to say the man's husband. I don't think he'd wear that. I think that'd be so funny that no, he needs to now.
The memes that would happen.
The memes. Please do it for the gram. Do it
for the gram.
Do it, please. The man's husband. I need
No.
to see it.
I need to see it happen.
But their outfits were ridiculous but cool. They matched.
AJ Lee came out with her Chuck Taylors up to here, and I was so happy to see. I was like, good. Take them Vans off and put those on.
Exactly. She wore Vans once, and then I think everyone was like, "Where are your Converse?" And then she got them back.
Good.
Right?
We need them.
Yeah, we did. But I love that she didn't change up anything. She still has her old attire.
Her
And it
too
still
tight jean
fits.
shorts.
Yes, it still fits her so well. 10 years later, and it's still...
You know what's crazy, though? I was watching
Iconic.
her, and I was like, wow. Like, I totally forgot how she used to dress. Like, I didn't forget, but, like, compared to, like, the outfits we see now in wrestling, I was like... You know, it was like a kind of like a, I love it. I love how she doesn't change.
Wrestle
she doesn't fit with the...
Yeah, she doesn't wrestle in the traditional, like, wrestling gear. She just wears a
Or, like,
t-shirt
the
and
eccentric
shorts.
gear everyone wears now with, like, their, you know, the garters and everything. And
Yeah, which the garters and stuff, I'm like...
no. But she absolutely killed in that match. I was getting rage baited, though, because the fact that she didn't go into that match for, like, what, 10 freaking minutes?
We were waiting, and they kept teasing us. Rage baiting us. And we were just waiting and waiting for her to get into the match, and she finally did.
And she tore it up. She lit it up.
She proved all of the haters out there that she still got it. People comparing her to Nikki Bella.
Two different people.
Bye.
AJ Lee has always had it. She always will have it. End of discussion.
And she can keep up, as you can tell. She could definitely keep up.
Oh my god, her putting Seth Rollins in the Black Widow
Bro,
and curb
stomping Seth Rollins. That was the part that was so
that
cool.
was not on my 2025 bingo card.
I really liked when Becky threw her, when they were on the announce tables and Becky threw her into Seth and CM Punk.
Talk about selling it.
I love the way she sells moves. She just goes like a rag doll.
Mm-hmm.
And because she's so tiny and like the way she just throws herself into it, it just works so well. And I really, really like it. I mean, she
took a hard bump with that though. The way her body like
it fell on like the table when it popped up and she was like,
yeah,
no, I know that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But she killed it.
Yeah.
I mean, both of those teams were great.
And you saw the pictures behind the scenes, right, of them practicing everything?
Yes.
Which I think is so cute.
Did you also see that apparently Seth and CM Punk are now friends?
Good.
And they're like besties?
I love that. They go on double dates, hopefully.
I know.
I would want to be there. Okay.
I know, but like maybe that's why they can say and get away with such like mean
Drastic
things to
things.
each other. Because if it was real hate, I don't know how that would really work. I feel like both of them have egos.
I think both of them though are very mature now, and especially CM Punk, he's matured a lot. So
And
I
they're
feel
just doing what's best for business.
yeah, and just not causing tension in the locker room. So
Yeah, that's fair.
but the choreography of that match, I loved it personally. I loved how whenever AJ like kicked off of Seth Rollins and like Seth Rollins was holding her and she fell back on the Becky Lynch. Are we gonna talk about the fact that Seth Rollins dropped Becky Lynch?
threw her. He didn't just drop her. He threw her.
And
She
she
was
went kerplat. Okay.
on the ground because CM Punk rolled out of the way and then AJ over in the corner just
Just
laughing.
laughing.
She was like, ha, that's what you get. But yeah, I think overall the match was, I mean, I just loved every second of it. The choreography I thought was really unique, really cool. They did a lot of fun spots. Stop yawning.
I can't help it.
There was just barely like a finger that tapped. Now we're even.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now, and then since I called it, we both talked about it. AJ Lee made Becky Lynch tap with the Black Widow, so she made the current Women's Intercontinental Champion tap. AJ's next in line for a title shot,
She
right?
deserves it. She made her tap.
Yep. It's
After
100
getting her butt kicked by Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's her time.
And everyone, okay, I've seen this so many times. Everyone was like, everyone was saying how like she took more bumps than Becky Lynch did by Seth Rollins, you know? Like, and I was like, AJ Lee is used to taking bumps from men. I'm sorry, but Big E slapping her and then Big Show running her over. She's had her fair share of bumps from men. She can handle it.
She can handle it. She's
a tough little cookie.
She is 100%. And she still got it.
Yeah.
10 years later.
The power couple of WWE is back, and I will stamp.
Oh, I thought you were a Seth and Becky fan, and now AJ and Punk are.
It's because they've never been in the picture.
Well, no,
I will always be a diehard Seth and Becky fan because they are my OGs. But come on, AJ Lee, bro.
Yeah,
But
she's the OG for us.
She's the OG. Her and the Bella Twins are the OGs
for us.
And then I started watching, and then Seth Rollins became my number one.
When he still had his bleach blonde hair strip, and you thought he was so cute.
We need it back.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
Nope.
Listen here, little girl. Remember when he... And she's like getting all mad and everything, going crazy. He's like, listen here, little girl. And it kind of gave like Mama Rhodes.
Mama Rhodes. This is your blood, Mama Rhodes. I love when you do that. That's so funny.
Okay. Now, the main event of the night.
Number 5. Go ahead, because I already know I'm going to disagree with you.
I don't know why I'm wearing this shirt. I really don't. I mean, I'm sick and tired of Cody Rhodes winning everything. And I'm sick and tired of Cody Rhodes having a championship. I'm sick and tired of Cody Rhodes, period. End of discussion. I was the biggest diehard Cody crybaby. No question about that. I have 2 Cody Rhodes shirts. But I'm over it now. And I will not stand for my man, Drew McIntyre, getting taken out time and time again from a title shot.
But Drew McIntyre does it to himself.
What did he do?
Dude, he literally, every time something goes wrong, he's
What did he do?
He lost. He didn't kick out.
Cody Rhodes didn't either. That was a count of freaking 8. We should have had a 2-time champion because it was... I could have done it in my sleep. That freaking refs need to stay on track. I'm sorry. We need more guest referees because, you won't be seeing some of the WWE superstars running out of that ring. Like, if they stay in it the whole time.
Oh,
if
yeah.
LA Knight was in that ring, it would have been a count of 5.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, though, is that I really want Drew McIntyre to get a title. I feel like WWE is using him as just like a... You trying not to yawn?
They're getting rage baited.
I saw you just fight that yawn. You said... Yes, they're rage baiting us. Drew McIntyre himself is rage bait.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Drew McIntyre and you want him to win a title, he always gets so close to winning it. And then the universe, I guess, is against him.
No one wants it to happen.
I do. We do.
I want it to happen. And let me tell you, Triple H, if he does not get a title by 2026, I will boycott.
No, we will.
Yeah, I will.
No, we won't. Yeah, I will. If he doesn't get a title...
Our deep breaths and sing. We went, guys, it's allergy season. Leave me alone.
If he... Mark our words, Triple H. If you do not give this man a title by 2026... We're coming for you and your brand. We're here.
Sorry. It was kind of giving parts in the...
Yeah, where's the lantern? We need a lantern. We need a lantern for Bray Wyatt.
We do. We need to put it right here.
Oh, we could have a hang. Or we'll sit it on the desk. Get rid of the microphone.
We hit the table too much. A glass lantern. She's going feral. But no.
Just like AJ.
I think the perfect opportunity for Cody Rhodes to lose his title was to Drew McIntyre.
Well, maybe because it wasn't like a fair... I mean, it was a fair ending, but because, it wasn't fair, he's going to get a rematch. And maybe he'll steal it then.
Hopefully.
Mine! Oh. We both did it at the same time. But I'm not sick of Cody Rhodes. I just wish that they would do something different.
Make him heel!
Yes, I would love for him to be heel. However, it reminds me of Cena. Remember, Cena was booed out the building and cheered. Stop it. Cena was booed out the building and cheered when, sorry, I was still Oh, now in my head too, I was like, damn, I should have hit the back of your throat and made you.
I cannot.
I won't. But, gosh, what was I just saying? Oh, okay, I remember when Cena was at like the height kind of his career. They would boo him because he was such a good baby face.
That's where the let's go Cena sucks chance
But
started.
Cody Rhodes is in that same position. Cody Rhodes is such a good baby face.
Can I say
that
something?
People are bored of it. But the kids love him. And the merch still sells.
Can I say something though?
What?
I agree with the point that he is like the John Cena of this era that we're in wrestling. He is. Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about it. He's the star. He's the one the kids look up to. He's that person. But the difference between John Cena and Cody Rhodes is John Cena was out there every single night facing whoever he wanted to. He had open matches. He had open call matches. Cody Rhodes, he will do at SmackDowns, he will only have speaking moments. Or he'll have a match and he'll get injured and he won't be there. But I think the difference between that is that he's not there as much as John Cena was there as champion.
I agree. I think he does need to start doing some open matches.
Because
mix it up.
I feel like I only see him wrestle on pay-per-views. And yeah, like, it's cool seeing him wrestle on pay-per-views because we don't have that many title matches on pay-per-views. But, you know, I'd love to see it on a SmackDown. Mm-hmm. Or at least do open calls because, oh my god, the amount of people we can get into the WWE, the new talents that can get their moment to shine with Cody Rhodes.
Joe Hendry!
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
When I said that,
I need that blue shirt.
I just want a picture. I just want a shirt with his face on it. Wait, ready?
Thumbnail.
Oh my god. No. And put Joe Hendry's face in the middle?
Yes.
Could be.
Yes.
Could be.
Could be.
Let us know if we did it.
Let us know if we ate. Okay.
Yeah. No, I agree with everything that you said. And I think that he does need to wrestle more. I don't know if you heard, she just went, look up.
We miss you.
Ew!
Okay.
Anyways, we can fight about Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, we will because I don't like it. I don't like it.
I like it. I'm not over it. And we'll see. We'll see what comes out of this.
But now I have the big question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Wrestlepalooza, our first ESPN pay-per-view?
See, for me, there were really only like...
Wait, we're gonna do this Dancing with the Stars style.
Oh, I need a paper.
We need papers, yeah. But like, I give it a solid 6.
I was gonna give it like... I was between a 6 and a 7. I think I'll go with 7. Oh no!
You did that to yourself.
I didn't even try to. 6, 7.
Our little young viewers are gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
Wrestlepalooza 6, 7. That's the title. Wrestlepalooza 6, 7. 6, 7.
I hate myself.
I hate the new slang. I'm so old. I didn't even know what it meant.
No, she literally came in my room. What's 6, 7?
I was like, what is that? I didn't know what it meant to have motion either.
Motion like the ocean. She didn't know that either.
Well,
but yeah, no.
Yeah.
Wrestlepalooza was a solid 6. I expected more.
We'll give it a 6.5.
I was expecting more because they hyped
it up. Like all these surprises and this. Stephanie McMahon was the surprise. I mean,
which I love that she got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
But nothing
Congrats!
Congrats! But nothing else was really surprising about it besides Paul Heyman. That's it.
That was the only moment.
That was the only surprising, shocking.
Chris Jericho didn't come back.
Yeah.
Which there was also like a big hooded. Oh, it was probably Undertaker. Thinking about it, there was like someone hooded mask with security entered the building. I was like, it probably was Undertaker.
Yeah, but I don't know why they'd have to do that to him. So I don't know. But with all that being said, thank you so much for joining us again this week. We will see you next week, and we'll see you on Wednesday. We have our tap out test. Does this move hurt? And we'll be posting that at 5 on Wednesdays. Mm-hmm. So just like this episode comes out every Monday at 5, we'll see you every Wednesday at 5 for a new move of the week. Let us know in the comments below what you thought about Wrestlepalooza. Let us know what moves you want to see us try. And don't forget to tap out the comments, slam the subscribe button, and light up the like button for AJ Lee.
I just like died. I did the neck twist.
Yeah.
But
anyways,
thank you so much for watching, and we will see you
next week.